Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into a true cornerstone of luxury skincare, the Clarins Double Serum.
It's a big one.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
We've looked at all the research, all the customer reviews to figure out, where does the marketing hype stop and the real results begin?
And our analysis really has to start with how this product is built. It's not your standard serum at all. It's a proprietary dual-phase formula.
Meaning half water, half oil, right?
Exactly. Half water-based, half oil-based. And what's so fascinating is that this separation is key. It maximizes the stability of all the ingredients.
Okay, so what does that mean in practice?
Well, by keeping the water-loving and the oil-loving actives apart until the very moment you pump it out, they can hit the skin at the same time, but at their absolute peak potency.
So that technical approach is really what's behind all the big claims.
It supports them for sure.
I mean, Clarins promises everything. Firmer, smoother, more radiant skin, smaller pores, fewer fine lines. It's a long list.
It is.
But let's, cut through the noise a bit and talk about the immediate payoff. The most consistent thing we found in the sources, what customers notice right away, is that glow.
That's absolutely right. But you do raise a really critical point there. Is that just a temporary sort of surface effect, or is something real happening?
Exactly. Is it real change?
And the data we have strongly suggests it's the latter. I mean, yes, the initial silkiness is a nice feeling, but the majority of users report seeing genuine, deeper results.
And how quickly?
We're talking brighter, firmer skin texture appearing pretty consistently within 2 to 3 weeks. That tells you those plant extracts are doing more than just sitting on top.
Okay, let's unpack that a little. You mentioned plant extracts. For an audience who really follows this stuff, what's actually powering that shift in the skin?
The blend is really complex, but a great example is an ingredient like turmeric. It's really well documented for its powerful antioxidant properties, and it helps stimulate skin functions that are just, well, they're essential for a youthful look. The dual-phase system just makes sure it gets delivered effectively.
Right. And connecting that potency to the daily routine, the sources constantly say using this feels like a little treat.
Yes.
It sounds like the experience itself is a huge part of the appeal.
And if you look at luxury beauty as a whole, the sensorial details, the feeling of it, become just as important as the results. Customers confirm it's exceptional lightweight, it's not greasy, it absorbs almost instantly, so it integrates perfectly into any routine you already have.
Which is key.
And that quick absorption plus the high moisture it delivers means dry areas feel nourished, but without clogging pores or causing breakouts, which is a common fear with oils.
And we have to talk about the scent. That's clearly part of the treat feeling people describe it as. Soothing, luxurious.
Absolutely. The vast majority love that light, sort of sophisticated scent. They find it's a huge part of the high-end experience. But, for balance, we should note that a small group did find the aroma a little too strong.
So even a near-perfect product can have some subjective drawbacks.
Of course. Scent is always personal.
Okay, so we've got confirmation on the results, the glow, the texture. But let's move to the elephant in the room.
The price tag.
The price tag. This is a premium product. For people who follow the topic, what makes this so different from cheaper dual-phase serums out there? Is that high cost really justified?
That is the ultimate question, and it really brings us back to the technical details. The justification is in the sheer concentration and the stability of that complex blend we talked about, and the unique delivery system.
So you're paying for the formulation tech?
Yeah. In large part, yes. While a few customers do find the cost steep, the overwhelming consensus is that the fast, visible results, especially with firmness and fine lines, make the serum totally worth it. The performance is so high that people feel they're getting a real return on their investment.
So, to sum it all up, our deep dive basically confirms it. The Clarins Double Serum bridges that gap between the marketing claims and what people actually experience.
It does. It delivers visible improvements in firmness, radiance, deep hydration.
It's effective, and critically, it feels amazing to use.
It's definitely a favorite for its results. But, given how much emphasis the reviews place on the process, that satisfying texture, the scent, that treat feeling, here's a provocative thought for you to consider.
Okay.
Does the sensory ritual of using a high-end product like this contribute just as much to customer loyalty and the perception of its value as the actual functional reduction in a fine line does? Something to chew on when you're thinking about your next big beauty investment.